It's January transfer window time for the very first time here at Mallorca. So we're hoping to move a couple of players on if we can and replace, or at least bring in, a new centre-back. Thank you very much for all of your feedback on the last episode. I very much appreciate it. I've got a handful of your suggestions on the transfer list at present, or on my short list. Do, of course, as ever, drop the video a like if you're enjoying this series. Please do smack that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel grow and continue to push the new save to as many people as possible, because obviously with it not being an English save, it's not going to be as popular as some of the other saves we do. So please do continue to drop the likes, continue with the comments. Make sure you're coming back and enjoying every single video. Like I say, I'll try my best to ensure that every episode is as entertaining as it possibly can be. As we push forward then, we're looking to bring in that centre-back. Insua is up to 73. I've advanced, well, quite a way actually, a few weeks since you left me at the end of that win against Ponferradina. So we're actually almost a full month away from that. We've 5 games in the month of January, but we're only going to be looking to play 2 or 3 of them. This cup game away from home against Lugo, I'm actually going to sim. We're not going to get any boost to finances whatsoever from, or any meaningful boost to finances whatsoever from the Copa del Rey. We do get a victory, Febas with 2 and Danny Rodriguez with another. So we will progress, but it's not a competition I'm putting any emphasis on whatsoever at the moment. Understandably, we want to get ourselves promoted if we can. Bravo is disappointed that he's not getting as much football, although I think actually he came off the bench in that last game, must have done. Rayo is disappointed that he's not getting as many games, but he's the centre-back that we're looking to move on if we can. So I don't mind if he's a little bit upset. If anything, that would mean that actually he's more open to getting a move. He's valued at 2.3 million, which isn't much. I'll add him to the transfer list and hope to get something for him. Really annoyingly, Lago Junior submitted a transfer request, so I couldn't renew his contract, meaning that now we're in January, he can leave for free and I won't be able to get any money from him. So I can't actually earn an extra 5 or so million pounds from that. So our budget remains about 6 million. These are the names that are on my shortlist currently. Some of the scout reports are back, some of them are not yet. There's Alejandro Frances, who's at Zaragoza. Centre-back or right-back, he's quite low rated at 66, although I believe he can grow quite well. And he would need to grow quite well if he's to come in. I'm primarily kind of hoping for a starting centre-back to drop Russo to the bench, and 66 isn't good enough to challenge for that. Javi Sanchez looks good technically, good in the pass as well, but physically at 52 acceleration and 38 agility and 53 balance, I just don't think he's going to be good enough long-term to be able to hold down a first-team spot once we reach La Liga. So unfortunately for Javi Sanchez and for Frances, I think that's probably the end of their journey. Jorge Mera is a player that we're familiar with on the channel from our save at FC Köln. Was it last year or was it FIFA 19? Might have been FIFA 19 actually when we did FC Köln. But he's first team in the Bundesliga, so I don't think that's quite a possibility for us yet. Bela Kotchap is at VfL Bochum. He could be an option depending on what his stats come back as. I don't know anything about Denis Popov, whether he's first team or not at Dynamo Kiev. But something I could look into. Still waiting for his scout report back. Hugo Guillermo is a young 20-year-old centre-back at Valencia. I googled his Wikipedia page. He's actually playing sporadic, fairly regular football for Valencia. So again, I don't think that's really something we can move on at this moment in our career. Lautaro Valenti is actually out on loan at the moment, so I can't go for him. But I'm curious to see what his stats look like. Yes, at just 21 years of age. Rodri Tarin, great physicals. Really good physicals. He's 6 foot, so he's not the tallest for a centre-back, but his stand tackle 72, his ball control 72, and that has some potential, and he's not overly expensive, and we can afford him with the budget we have currently. Well, I'm hoping to try and raise some money to try and bring Cardona in before the end of the season if I can, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to raise the funds. Eduardo Quaresma from Sporting Lisbon, I don't know anything about him. We're waiting to see his scout reports back, although it doesn't look like he's going to be that quick or agile either. So that, and stamina of 41 to 49 is a bit disgusting. So I think that might be a no to him as well. Alan Franco of Independiente looks like he's going to have good physicals And technically, well, stand tackle's very high, so I don't know if that's overly realistic, if he's going to be far too good for us. Depends what his overall rating is. He's quite expensive. There's Andrade and Andrade, a Panama international from LASK. Again, decent physicals. Technically waiting to see, but cheap and a decent option. Then there's Paulo Oliveira. I don't know anything about... Oh, he's just moved to Sampdoria, so that's a no then. Eric Garcia is someone we could look to loan, perhaps. Obviously, Manchester City aren't wanting to let him go in real life, I don't believe. So maybe that could be a loan option. If we end up raising enough money to go for Cardona, then maybe I loan Eric Garcia and buy a centre-back next season, perhaps. Adrian Marin is a left-back who was recommended to move to centre-back because he's got good technicals, but 62 balance, 70 jumping at 5'11". I just don't think he's going to suit a centre-back role. The left-back at Leganés is 6 foot tall. Again, 70 jumping. I'm not too sure about Javi Hernandez in that central role either. Munoz is 6'2", has 76 jumping, and he's still decent when it comes to pace and acceleration and all the other stats there. And obviously we can work him technically. So perhaps he's a good option. He's not overly expensive either, and shouldn't take long to train as a centre-back. So I think Alex Munoz is one of my favourites. I'm also keen... Yeah, Tarin is one that intrigues me as well at Leganés. And then actually, I have a CDM that someone recommended to move to centre-back as well, that being Felipe Jaramillo. But I don't know anything about him. And again, the agility and balance makes me question it a little bit. 6'1" is tall enough. We'll wait and see. We've still got some scout reports to come back. But I'm hoping that we can... Oh, junior departure. There you go. He has agreed to go to Basel. But that will happen at the end of the season. And you can see there from those emails that Miejo, Murillo, and Jimenez have all been recalled by their parent clubs, but they barely played for me, if at all, so I'm not too fussed about that. So we'll play Malaga to start. We played them recently, didn't we, Malaga? It was in yesterday's episode. We got a 2-1 win, and we've got Real Sporting in the next round of the Cup, and these Cup fixtures are coming quite thick and fast, so I'll continue to sim those. So we'll play Malaga, we'll sim... Oh, I'm not too sure who that is. That's Mirandes, isn't it? It's Mirandes again. Yeah, it's Mirandes away. We'll see Mirandes away and Sabadell and play Oviedo as well as Malaga. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll play that on the fly, but fingers crossed we can start with 3 points against Mallorca. You can see, again, they're playing that 4-5-1 or 4-1-4-1, depending on how you look at it. But we were lucky to get the victory against them by 2-1. They were by far the better side, so... if we can be better than we were before, great. Provided we get a similar result to before, I'm not overly too fussed about the performance, but let's jump in and see how we do. Switch out wide to Casas. Get that down the line. Trying to build our first move of the game. Cardona. Been key to everything we've done so far this season, and I desperately hope that we can get him back next season. If not, affirm him for next season as a permanent player before the end of this. He scored from a similar range in yesterday's episode where he rifled that into the back of the net. That one just kind of slid off his boot and rising high and wide. Hits the supporting post there, but not the back of the net, unfortunately. But positive start here at home against Malaga. We'll try and get victory at home here, as we did in that away game at La Rosaleda. To Ramon Enriquez. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to close Munoz down, I don't think. I can't get there. Both centre-backs tried to and weren't able to close the gap down quickly enough. Malaga take a 1-0 lead. Luis Munoz, as we were able to try and create a chance at one end. You see, whoever it is in midfield there just doesn't track him. And he's just run straight through the middle. The centre-backs are trying to get there. I think I actually end up taking my centre-back partner out there with a slide tackle. Yeah, indeed I do. A leg to the face for his troubles there, unfortunately, for the defender. And a goal into the back of the net for our troubles as well, unfortunately. Yikes. 1-0 Malaga, but we've been behind in games before this season. And we've turned it around before. We will turn it around again. Looking for a big switch. And if he gets on the end of this, Jairo, it's a hell of a switch. The bounce has taken all the pace off it. How's that for a first-time ball across the box? Valiente. Oh, gets underneath it, and we will clear it away. Right, Insua, you've been relatively quiet in these played games so far, Insua, since I gave you that start. Please sharpen up. Otherwise, Danny Rodriguez, who he's played in here out wide, will find himself back in that central area. Looking for Insua here, but he just can't quite find the ball to his feet. Trying to get myself this equaliser if we can, or at least just a chance for it. Not yet had an opportunity on goal since they took that 1-0 lead. Febas Insua inadvertently, accidentally took him out. And here's Mbula now. We'll go for the shot across goal. It's a good save by Juan Soriano. And unfortunately, we will not have that equaliser that we're looking for. Malaga defending well enough. And even if they don't defend that well, the goalkeeper is saving their bacon right now. Febas, I think it was. It was. Around the corner. Cardona's here in a good spot. He'll look for Insua. Come on, where's that good ball control? Show me it. Cardona found. Goal found. An equaliser in stoppage time at the end of the second half. Very lucky that the whistle didn't go earlier in that move, but we'll make it pay. Thank you very much, referee, for allowing play to extend that little bit further, because we found an equaliser. Into Matos. Jairo. Matos again. Jairo, good delivery. Great delivery. Unfortunately for him, Fabio couldn't direct the header on target. That was a brilliant cross and picked him out spectacularly. Such accuracy. What we've come to expect from Kufre when it comes to our own crosses. Hopefully we can get more of him doing that in today's episode. I'll try and get him involved here. Koulibaly has just gone to City, as you can see. So maybe that Garcia... Oh, what are we saying about Kufre's deliveries? Cardona can't turn it home. Valiant with a free kick from an offside with moments to go here. At home against Malaga. I'd love to get a late winner, please. Cardona to Danny Rodriguez. Cardona's going to go again. Oh, but I can't get it to him. Well, let's not have a late goal to concede, please. Thank you very much. I think time might just run out on Malaga here as they're on the counter. I hope. Anyway, here they come. Let's not count our chickens just yet. Cristo, good foot in. Ref playing the advantage. They could get a free kick. I'm just trying to do anything to get the ball to cross the line. Oh, so that we can get the point. Theory me, a very hotly contested game against Malaga there that both teams will take a share of. A point each is probably okay. Espanyol win against Castellon, annoyingly. I was hoping that they'd drop points and maybe the title would become... no, it's 17 points. Thankfully, though, we are still second, so they still haven't lost. Bloody Espanyol. Scout report available, though. I have... Oh, an Olivan transfer bid. The left back that we are open to selling from Angaragutu? Maybe? Turkish, presumably. Let's see what we can do. Well, I'm not going to be able to negotiate much more. 2.9. Is that being a little bit cheeky? Apparently it is. They'll give me 2. Can I ask for 2.5? That would almost give me enough for Cardona. 2 million. Ha! Come on. 2.3. I'm going to try my best. No. Okay, fair enough. I'm trying to raise enough to be able to buy Cardona and get Garcia on loan. As you may have seen when I was in this page earlier, in the squad earlier, I've called up Jaime Morientes as, well, basically, he did the whole youth player is unsettled. He turned 18, wanted calling up, so I've called him up. Unfortunately for Reina, he's now down to 70 rated. Sevilla down to 71 as well. But Olivan, we can afford to move on, and Rayo, I will do the same as well. Just trying to figure out what to do in this scenario. I'm still waiting for these scout reports to come back. It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long to get those back. Mirandes away. Can we afford to simulate that? Probably. So again, we should be winning considering the quality we have in our team. And again, we do win. Amat Diédhiou off the bench for Marc Cardona gets us the victory. So 3 points there for us. Albacete draw with Lugo. Sabadell lose again. And we will stay second in the league for now because our goal difference was significantly better than Alcacon. Sporting against me. I will rotate for this and I will simulate because, I'm going to concentrate on the league. So bear with me. I'll be back with you in a moment. Right, simulating then against Sporting. I expect to lose this one, actually, but I'm not too bothered. Oh, we get 2-0 win. Vaniente and Danny Rodriguez with the goals. Okay. Well, that was unexpected, but we'll take it. There are some big sides involved in this tournament now. That the big boys have come down from La Liga to get involved. And a bid for Rayo. And another bid for Olivan. Oh, I was going to look at those scout reports as well, wasn't I? Galatasaray interested in Raya. 2.7 bid for him. Now, we could really raise the funds for maybe even to buy a centre-back and Cardona. And they'll accept 3.5 Galatasaray. That could be huge for us. Olivan, 1.9 they've bid. If I can... Might have to be a little bit more open to negotiation with Olivan. Although he is 26. Like, there's still plenty of room for growth for him. 2.250. I'm not going to risk losing the deal. So that could be another £4-ish million once you take off the cut that isn't given to you to go to the transfer budget. Right, youth scout report. Cameroon, are you going to give me an absolute worldie? It doesn't look like it. Not yet. We're still waiting for an absolute banger. Mansour, Peel, he's not a forward, and I'm not looking for... We're looking for Eto, really, aren't we? Are you going to be... No, come on. Jaime Morientes is the best goalkeeper we've gotten so far. But surely there's got to be another banger out there somewhere. But we can't find them with our scouts at the moment. Up next for us is Sabadell, which I think, again, I'll sim and I'll play the game against Oviedo at the end of the month. Oh, we've got Jesus Christ. Okay, no. I think we'll be playing Barcelona, don't you? 5 emails. Olivan sold, Rayo sold. Okay, this is good. Danny Rodriguez, thanks for letting me know that the boys are unhappy. Hopefully, you're the man for the job. You're starting at right back anyway, mate. I don't know what you're complaining about. Right, I've got £10 million. What is Cardona on a week? Can I buy a centre-back and Cardona? What are you on wage-wise, my friend? 7.9k. Oh, it won't let me buy him. Only terminate the loan. Right. So I can't buy Cardona. I don't know if I can... I doubt I'll be able to do that after this window either. I think... Well, I don't know what I'm basing that on, but we were able to buy Koke Vegas outside of a window, but we can only terminate a loan inside of a window. So let's concentrate on the centre-back position for now then. We should be getting very close to getting scout reports back on these other players. Bella Kotchap. Wait and see. Denis Popov. Still looking like he could be pretty good. Venter, he was on loan, wasn't he? So we'll remove him. And these guys are getting closer, but still need a few more days. Still need a few more days. Right, Castillon. They are bottom of the table, away from home, in before defeats. No, 3-0 win. Fabas, Jordi Mbula, and Insua. Insua grabbing a goal, which is good news. Malaga beat Sabadell. Tenerife beat Las Palmas. So that is us continually in the second place position in the league, which is good news. Galareta saying he wants more football. I'm quite happy to give you that. Don't chill, mate. Calm down. I have to rotate the squad, Fran. Sorry, dude. And you're still in the squad, Ruiz. Don't worry, mate. Yikes. It's hard to keep everybody happy at the moment. Scout reports. Vamos. A loan bid for Fran Gonzalez. A loan to buy from Norwich. He stays, thank you. Right, let me go and have a look at these scout reports and then come back to you. Okay, so Jorge Mera is 73 rated, but he will be playing first team football in the Bundesliga, so I don't think we can do that. Bella Kotchap is 69. Physically looks really good, other than the low agility and balance, but how tall is he? 6'3", 5-star weak foot. He's huge as well, but technically... he's a bit wooden. He's not that good, technically, and he does have potential of like the mid-80s, but I don't know. I don't know if I could bring myself to do that. Denis Popov is playing first-team football in Ukraine and European football for Dynamo Kiev in real life, so that's going to be a no. We said that we wouldn't go for Hugo Guillermo either. Tarin is definitely an option. Tarin is definitely an option, I think. Oh, he's injury-prone. Dives into tackles, but, I mean, I'm in control of him, so we don't need to worry about that. He's not... Quaresma, Eduardo Quaresma, he's physically just not got it. He's got good strength and good jumping. He's 5 million as well. Oh, God, I don't know what to do about him. Because I can try and improve his sprint speed, but I just don't think he's going to be good enough. Sorry, I'm going to say no to Quaresma. Alan Franco, 75 rated, expensive, would be all of my current funds left. I think we've got better, cheaper options as things stand. Andrade. Decent physically. He's only 22 and could be trained technically. While 70 rated isn't amazing, he is cheap. And I imagine would grow pretty well. He's a definite maybe. Oliveira we're removing because he's just moved. Eric Garcia, would they be open to a loan for Garcia? Not open to a loan for Garcia, so that's going to be no for Alex Garcia then. So I think I take Marin and the other guy off. Oh, Jaramillo, what are you like? 90 strength is good, but no, I think it's between Andrade, Taran, and Munoz. And Andrade is younger than the other two, has really good physical, so will play better than his overall rating suggests. And at 22, presumably, is going to grow quite well as well. Andrade grows to potentially as high as 76 isn't that big. But dynamic potential could take over, and having already got good physicals, and he's only 2 mil. Yes, I'm going to go for Andrade. He's from Panama, so he'll speak Spanish. I'm not sure where LASK play, actually, off the top of my head. I mean, I'll try and be cheeky to start. And they're actually entertaining my cheekiness quite well, as far as I can make out. 2.3, will he accept that? 2.35. For an extra 50k, consider it done. Right, Andrade is going to come in then, provided we can agree contract terms, but that should be pretty straightforward. He's actually on a pretty hefty wage because compared to the rest of my squad. A 4-year deal is fine by me. Do they want a release clause? They do want a release clause of 5 million. Yikes. I can counter... I'm not going to be able to counter it with much, am I? I'll counter it with 7. No. Actually, whilst I think of it, someone did come up with an absolutely banging idea in my stream chat the other day. That being, obviously, because release clauses don't necessarily work that well in-game, because, well, it's just not made that well. What I could do is artificially add a release clause in the following way. I could create a spreadsheet that I can obviously show you as well, where I update it with what people's current value is, and we add our own unofficial release clause. That being, if I get a bid that matches that release clause that we've got on the spreadsheet that I will manifest myself, then we will accept that bid for that figure. And I'll perhaps create that spreadsheet between this episode and the next episode so that you guys can see that. Let me know in the comment section what you think of that idea. I think that could work pretty well. I'm quite happy just to accept this, by the way. I think that could work quite well. So I'd go through and I'd add everybody we've got in our starting lineup to that spreadsheet, and then we could decide who has what release clause, and then if we want to sell a player, I could kind of counter to that release clause and then work my way backwards. Or if we get a bid for a player that I wasn't thinking of selling, but it matches or is higher than a release clause that we've got on the spreadsheet, then I'll just accept it straight off the bat. I think that's a good idea. I apologise, I can't remember for the life of me who it was that mentioned it in Twitch chat. I'm sure you'll let me know again on stream and or in the comment section of this video. Now, I do have some money left. Certainly not enough for Lucas Robertone, unfortunately. Could certainly be enough. Oh, Hugo Guillermo is out on loan. That's annoying. He could be a decent player, you know. Mariba, we tried to loan him, and Barcelona. Well, no, Barcelona accepted. He turned us down, didn't he? Walanes was out on loan. I don't need a centre mid. How much have I got? 7.8 million. If I throw that all into transfer budget, I might just be able to afford Cardona if we're able to get that done outside of the window. If not, then we can transfer the money across to next season, and then we don't need to worry about it at all, do we? Right, Reina, you can drop out of there, and Andrade will go in there. Now, I am going to start Andrade ahead of Russo. Look at that, look. He's better than him in pace, shooting. Obviously, that's not important. Passing, which is crucial for me, and dribbling, which is also crucial for the way that I play. Defending, he's not that far behind, and physically, he's just as good. So, in he goes, and I will actually, before we jump into the game against Barcelona, by the way, I will go and add a development plan on him to try and improve him yet further. And because, of course, He's already got decent physicals. We can concentrate on just his defensive stats and really improve him a little bit more. Ball-playing defender, that could actually work quite nicely. I would like to try and improve his strength a bit more as well if we can, although I'm not that bothered about his physical stats at the moment. Or rephrase, I'm not that bothered about his pace at the moment. So let's concentrate on everything other than his pace. It's 6 weeks here. That will improve his weak foot as well. Then we can concentrate on something else. I'm pleased with that deal. Young Andrade comes in from LASK. And now we... Oh, actually, let me do the pre-match press conference so we can get a slight boost in morale, which has always been a little bit here nor there in this save so far. Lads, we're about to go and play Barcelona. Yikes. Undoubtedly the biggest game of our season so far, this, and you can tell from the players that you see there that they are not taking this lightly. Barcelona, a full strength starting lineup. Ter Stegen, Sergio Roberto, Longley, new signing Francesco Acerbi at centre-back alongside Jordi Alba, and new signing Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the midfield as well. I saw Luis Alberto there on the bench too, briefly. Messi still captain and out on that right-hand side. We hope that this will be a league fixture next year. If it is to be a league fixture next year, this will perhaps give us a taste of what to expect in La Liga next season. I hope it's not an absolute battering. We'll give it our best shot. Gouffre down the line, finding Dani Rodriguez and into Sanchez. Poor pass. And quickly forward to Antoine Griezmann. He has Frenkie de Jong there again in support. Back to Acerbi. They do need some new defenders in real life, Barcelona, but I'm not sure. And also ageing Acerbi is the right call for them, IRL. We'll have to wait and see what happens with Barcelona over the next couple of seasons with how they rebuild, if Messi leaves, etc. Milinkovic-Savic's touch was heavy. Frenkie de Jong is in... Ah, it's a pen. Just as he opened the face of his body there, I thought I could nip in and get it. But I've caught him from behind there, and unfortunately, that's going to be a penalty for Barcelona. Valiente. I didn't expect him to lean with his body and try and block it. The ball was there to be won, and he shielded it well. Messi misses! Saved by Jorge Vegas. What's happening, says Leo. You're missing a penalty, mate. You don't do that very often, do you? Right down the middle he went, and Jorge Vegas says, thank you very much. I'll save that. He'll go across and take the corner himself, saving a penalty against Leo Messi. Who'd have thought it in Season 1 at Mallorca? Coutinho into the box. Don't foul him and give them another penalty. We've won it back. Dani Rodriguez. Yikes! Well, Frenkie de Jong wanted to make up for lost time there, didn't he? Jesus Christ, he flew into that. Galarreta on the attack. Nowhere to really go. We'll try and spread it wide left and see if we can come forward here. This is his debut, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, for Barcelona. Here comes Dani Rodriguez. Get that away from Acerbi. I can't really, but that should be a corner for us. And it will be the chance perhaps from a set piece, which may be one of our only options here to try and get a goal against Barcelona today. So probably put Insua in the middle rather than out wide, taking the corner, shouldn't I, to be fair, with his being 6'5". Andrade will find Cardona. Around the corner here is Mbula, but giving it straight to Jordi Alba, unfortunately. Jordi versus Jordi, and it's theirs that comes away with the ball there. 20 minutes played. Still, despite a penalty for Barcelona, 0-0. Alba lifted into Frenkie. Coutinho driven back to him. Frenkie de Jong knocked to the floor again. Likes to go to ground, doesn't he, Frenkie de Jong? First one certainly was a penalty. I can't complain about that. I'm perhaps trying to create a narrative there that certainly isn't right or true. Oh, Mbula, that was not where that was supposed to go. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic around the corner to Leo Messi. Finds Griezmann, now both left-footed. He's trying to force him onto his right. Standing strong, Andres. The ball squirms free. And Antoine Griezmann will give Barcelona a 1-0 lead here after 27 minutes. Defender does well there. Stands him up. Gets a foot in. Oh, and Griezmann tries to get a shot away. And it's actually nutmegged. It's nutmegged him. Sorry, Andrade. That is an unfortunate way to concede your first goal at the club. Andres Andrade on his debut gets nutmegged by Antoine Griezmann. And then we go 1-0 down. Sorry, no clean sheet on debut for you, sir. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's pushed forward there. Defender. If I can find Insua here. And lift this. Oh, looking for the man in the middle. Cardona will pick up the ball again. Insua. De Galarreta. Look at the man on the right-hand side here. Casas. Looking for the man in the back post who's calling for it. Marc Cardona, is he onside? Is he onside? The answer is yes! We equalise! Kufre can deliver a ball, apparently so can Ismail Casas. We are level! We are level at the Visit Mallorca Estadi. What a whip! Couldn't get out to him quickly enough, and the delivery is superb. Sergio Roberto's not going to be able to deal with the physical presence of Marc Cardona. And our top goal scorer this season bags another. Sorry, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. No clean sheet for you either. Milinkovic-Savic. What? I hesitate to say tackled. But slowed up by Sanchez. His Griezmann brings that down nicely. Defends the ball well, but can't find the pass. Insua and Mbula are struggling for stamina in this game. You can see Goretzka has gone to Leipzig from Bayern. That's a strange decision from Lyon to move from Bayern to Leipzig at this early stage in a save. And that's a hell of a finish from Felipe Coutinho to give Barcelona a 2-1 lead in this early stage in the second half. Oh, and then the celebration to go with it. Yikes. Okay, I need to make some changes. We've got some tired people on the field, and I need some fresh legs. Certainly some that are perhaps as quick as Ndiaye's. Mbula for Junior. I think I'll leave that for now. But hopefully Ndiaye could hopefully. That's good English, isn't it? Hopefully Ndiaye can give us a fresh burst of pace on that left-hand side, and maybe we can find another equaliser against Barcelona. Unlikely, but possible. Kufre inside to Sanchez. Forward nicely to Marc Cardona, and round the corner to Ruiz Galarreta, and around the corner again to Mbula. He was maybe going to be leaving the field earlier, but he's powered that past to Stegen. Not too dissimilar from the chance he had in the last game against Malaga, where the keeper made the stop. But here, Marc-Andre ter Stegen can't keep it out. Goes with his feet, almost inexplicably there. I know it was low, but I mean, you can go with your hands there, surely, Marc-Andre. It's a good finish. It's not the best of goalkeeping, and we have ourselves a second equaliser against Barcelona with half an hour to play. I'm not sure of the rules in the Copa del Rey. If it's level at full time after 90 minutes, I don't know as it goes straight to pens or to extra time. I'm pretty sure there's no replays in the Copa del Rey. Daniel Rodriguez could be played in, and I'll go for a worldie. And it would have been the most audacious of chips had it come off. Up we go. Ter Stegen wins that. It's going to drop to Galarreta whilst he's on his way back towards his line. I thought maybe I could try and catch him out, but no. It's still 2-2, but, I mean, we are in this game. Across to Sergio Roberto and back to Sergei again. Sergio. Antoine. Oh, turns it around nicely. Milinkovic-Savic. Shot power from Milinkovic-Savic, but good save by Koke Vegas to keep us in it. Messi again will take the corner short. Coutinho could deliver early. In fact, has decided to go all the way back to Busquets there. Sergio Roberto. I mean, maybe it's something from the training ground that will work wonderfully. It very nearly did if it weren't for the interception of Valiente. Barcelona turning the screw now, trying to find what they hope will be the winner on this occasion. Luis Alberto on for Milinkovic-Savic, so a little bit more attacking intent in their midfield. With Milinkovic-Savic more of a box-to-box. Luis Alberto is definitely more of a forward-thinking player. Oh my God, Frenkie de Jong. That would have been the best goal I've ever seen. Thankfully, it hasn't gone in. Griezmann. No, what are you doing? Oh, Koke Vegas saves me. What was that? I tried to clear it, and he's tried to slide tackle it. Thankfully, Busquets can't turn that home. If that had been anyone else in their team other than Sergio Busquets, I think that might have ended up in the back of the net. Messi's got a man on the edge of the box he could look for here. He's trying to ride the challenge from Ndiaye. Has done so annoyingly. Busquets has options. One of those options is Frenkie de Jong. He nearly just scored an absolute banger. Koke Vegas is under immense pressure here to keep Barcelona out for a third time. Griezmann going off now, and Anthony Martial coming on for them. Messi will take the corner properly into the middle this time, and it's poor, and Cardona will clear, but only as far as Frenkie, who again has tried the first time banger, and again comes close to it. Coutinho, or it could be a Coutinho special from there, but Casas gets the foot in. Are there more counter-attacks for us available in this game? And Ndiaye is on here, and he's in behind, and with Busquets floundering, he's not going to catch him. And Ndiaye! No! Why now does Ter Stegen decide that he's actually a decent goalkeeper? Oh, man, that could have been it from the corner. That could have been it too. Valiant's header is down into the ground and the keeper gobbles it up. 5 to go. That's loose. Galarreta forward to Mbula. Casassis here in support. I don't know whether to try and hold on to the 2-2 at the minute or push for a third. Danny Rodriguez finds Mark Cardona, backs against the wall. Diedju, he's just offside there, Kufre, but he's back on now. Can he find the man at the back post? It's a actually poor delivery and Acerbi flicks away. And there is time here for Barcelona on the counter. I'm worried about Martial in behind us, so I'm not switching to Valiant yet. He's gotten in well. Okay, so is it pens or is it extra time? We'll find out. And it's on. And it's on to what, Dennis? Derek, even? It's on to extra time is what it is. An extra 30 minutes. Danny Rodriguez swept out wide to Lombardo. And back to De Galarreta again. Through to Cardona. We are on the attack here. Barcelona certainly wouldn't have wanted extra time tonight because they've got Manchester United coming up in the Champions League as their next game. And they will want everybody to be fit for that. Danny Rodriguez could score what could be a historic goal for Mallorca. So many times this season I've tried that finish and it's not worked. It's flown high, it's flown wide, it's gone straight to the keeper. But of all times, he's at it again, Koke Vegas. Of all times for that finish to work, now is the one that you dream of. The fans at the Visit Mallorca Estadi go into raptures, and understandably so, dropping and spinning the man. And I'll tell you what, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen has got to be better, and is well. Let's see this replay. Actually, it's bending away from him. No, he's got there. His footwork's good, and then he still missed it. I mean, the keeper is at fault for at least one, if not two, of our 3 goals here. Barcelona will be looking long and hard at their German in between the sticks. He has not been good enough. And De Galarreta will recover possession, just trying to see this through till half-time now. Half-time in extra time. I'm quite happy to leave it as is. Ref, you can blow your whistle if you want. You can blow your whistle if you want. Actually, do I? Can we? Maybe. Maybe still. Maybe. Ref. Oh, where's the dive button? Where's the dive button? Give me a pen. To Messi. Back to Luis Alberto. Oh, okay. He's going that way. Messi. Oh, Leo, go away. DI doing just enough. There's 8 minutes to go between us and a famous home victory. Luis Alberto will find Coutinho. He couldn't get rid of that. Russo intercepts well. Luis Alberto still has men over on the far side. He'll find Jordi Alba, and Russo's there to put in a wonderful block. Oh, yes, very much so in the nick of time, Derek Ray. Can we? I've got options out wide to hold on to possession, and we're away from any Barcelona players here. Busquets is actually somehow keeping up with Kufre there. Diedju. I've got to just keep hold of possession, surely. No, Miralem Pjanic off the bench to put the interception in. Luis Alberto will look long for Coutinho. Is he going to break Mallorca hearts here? It has to happen now. We're into stoppage time at the end of the second half of extra time. Coutinho has to do it now. Pjanic, if he goes backwards, they're out. Jordi Alba. Oh, I thought I got the ball and he was going to blow his final whistle. Please, no Messi specials. Oh my God. Is it going to be Messi? It is. Oh. Please, no. Leo, you've missed from the spot. Not now. Not... Oh, something from the training ground, or is Messi going to shoot? I think Messi's going to shoot. No! So close, but so far. Leo! Just as Barcelona scored a late goal to take it to extra time in the Copa del Rey against Sevilla, they've scored a late goal to take it from extra time to penalties in the Copa del Rey against Mallorca. We can still win it on pens. I'm not giving up yet, but oh, it's just perfection. Why would you expect anything else from Messi? I thought I'd won the ball. I thought if I go for it now, I can win the ball, and then the referee will blow his whistle. He did blow his whistle, but for a free kick. Oh, it's the last kick of the game. It's the last kick of the game! Penal! 5 penal each. 12 shots for them, 12 on target. 8 shots for me, 8 on target. 3 goals apiece. What a game of football. I mean, their penalty takers are significantly better than mine. Danny Rodriguez, who scored that phenomenal goal, will look to place the ball where he did before. And ter Stegen saves it this time. Anthony Martial. Oh, off the post. Jorge Vega so close to getting there. Cardona, I'll go the same way. Buried nicely. Come on. I can't believe that we can potentially go out on pens. Pjanic. Saved by Jorge Vegas. Vamos! 1-1. Kufre. Come on. Come on, left back. Yes! 2-1. Messi's missed the pen already today. And now he's missed 2! Vamos! Sanchez. I'm going to go down the middle. I'm going to go down the middle. No, he's ready down the middle. Acerbi, the centre-back, buries it. But, oh, is it now or is it sudden death? It's Casas, the right-back. I'm going to go for that left corner. Time it well. No, it's ter Stegen makes the save. Jorge Vegas, I need something special from you now. It's Felipe Coutinho. He's going to go that way. Oh, pain. Spain without the S. Champagne without the sham. A Copa del Rey round of 16 without Mallorca. Oh. I can't believe it. Well, if drama and entertainment is what you came for, drama and entertainment is what you got. Unfortunately, it's not. Seeing us go through with a historic win against Barcelona. Oh, but it certainly was the most entertaining game of football we've had in this save so far by a long way. Real Madrid beat Osasuna in extra time. Girona threw against Betis. Atleti beat Real Sociedad. On the other side, the draw, Vallecano have Huesca. Cartagena have Athletic Club de Bilbao. Cadiz have Sevilla. And Celta have Levante. My heart breaks. A transfer bid for Russo from Tigres. I will be turning that down. Russo, we are going to keep. Thank you very much. I know we've replaced him in the starting lineup for now, but he stays at the club. He's going to be an important player for us moving forward. We are second, as you see there, moving into this final game of the month of January then. Oh, that is going to hurt for a while, isn't it? That is going to sting for a while. Danny Rodriguez actually missed a penalty. And Mark Cardona is the one that gets the goal that gives us a 1-0 win against Oviedo. So we will stay second. Will Espanyol stay unbeaten? Probably. Laporte has gone to Napoli. Yikes. Andrade wants to say, thank you for giving you the chance to show what you can do. Feel you're happy for regular games. Keep working, mate. Pretty sure you're going to be starting moving forward anyway. I'm not looking to sell anyone else. Atleti have just signed David Alaba for 47.8 million. Bayern Munich letting a number of players go with Leon Goretzka, as we saw, moving earlier as well. Oh, it's Strasbourg. 16 million from Strasbourg. I feel like I can turn Strasbourg down. Galatasaray for Lombardo. I'm going to say no to that as well. I will add the release clauses into a spreadsheet. Sergio Ramos has gone to Manchester United. Bournemouth have offered me a player plus money? No, just money for De Galarreta. Do I let De Galarreta go? I think I might. I think I might let him go to Bournemouth. But we'll try and maximise the money. And I'm thinking Lucas Robertone here. I'm not going to be able to raise enough, though, am I? I'm not going to be able to raise enough for Lucas Robertone in this window. But certainly we will have raised enough for Cardona if we're able to get that deal done between now and the end of the season. They don't seem to want to... I mean, I'm quite happy for him to go. He's not... I've been leaning towards Pudge when it comes to bringing a central midfielder off the bench to try and get the growth out of him. De Galarreta is 27, which obviously is not old. And if it was Football Manager... No! Release clause for Valiant from Watford! And that's going to be him saying, I want to leave, isn't it? So I can't... Oh, I'm going to lose another centre-back. Okay. Well, when he leaves, I'm going to have to... Jeez, De Galarreta sold. Okay, so I'm going to have to sign another... centre-back. I could get Robertone. I could go for another one of those cheap youngsters and get Robertone in. Is Valiant actually going to go? Don't tell me it's going to wait till the last hour. Oh, I'm going to be able to do it with an hour to spare. Jesus, as if the Barcelona drama wasn't enough. Valiant is gone. He has gone. Oh, Martin! I will add Valiant to my shortlist, and I may well look to bring him back. He's only 25. I may well look to bring him back in a season or two's time. Right. Now then, let me go and get... I can start Russo and our new signing, and I can go and get Kochap for a minimal fee and have enough to buy Cardona or potentially Lucas Robertone. How much money have I got? I'm all kinds of excited right now. I've got 20 mil. I could do it. I could get Robertone. If they accept a decent bid here, and Almeria are willing to maybe accept a lower bid, we might be able to get... Oh my god, Bella Kochap and Lucas Robertone. Ah, come on. I'm purely thinking of Robertone now. I want to get this deal done as cheaply as possible. Ah, come on! I need every single penny I can. 3.2, except 3.2. 3.25! Ah, you're eking everything out of me you can. Go on then. Bella Kochap. What's he on a week? 3,008. Okay, let's get this deal done first, because I don't want to then try and... I don't want to miss out on both. Sporadic is what we'll say. He should sign that, to be fair. He wants rotation. You can have rotation. That's fine. It's not a problem. Oh, my heart's racing because we might be making... 5 years? Yeah, okay. I'll say no release clause. He wants a release clause of 9.1. I'll counter it with 10. They'll accept 10. Okay, we can always update that later. And then, wage-wise... I mean, I'll give you an improvement on what you're on, but if you'll accept 4, that'd be banging. Oh, God. What are you on a week? 8,000. Oh, please, please let me get Lucas Robertone in. Almeria are a divisional rival, so yes, he's higher rated, but he's playing at another team in our division. No, I can't afford that. Oh, don't do this to me, Almeria. Don't do this to me, please. Oh, no. Oh, please, don't be... Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen, is it? Ah! I'm so sad. I got so excited thinking that we might be able to get this done. Oh, what does that leave me in the wage budget? 30 still. I'll edit the sell-on clause. You can have more. You can have 20. They're not going to accept it, are they? Oh, they've come down to 20.2. Oh, they're negotiating, but I've got nothing left. 17.5. Oh, that might be enough in the... Please. 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 No, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not... The only way I'm going to be able to get them to agree on a fee is by offering them more than I have. Or offering them too much so that I don't have enough to offer Robertone a decent wage. I will go for Robertone next season. I'll go for Robertone next season, and I will save the money that we've got there for now, and then we'll try and get Cardona in. either between now and the end of the season or next year, and that money will come across. I'll quickly show you what's happened in this save so far, or in this window. So there's Albacete, Alcorcon. Okay, that's Las Palmas. So it's SD Las. Is it SD Las Palmas? Because there's a lot of CD and CF. CD Tenerife. No one's really spent much. We've probably been the busiest club, to be fair. Have we? Oh, very much so. Very much so the busiest club. Nobody really doing much in this window. Top deals: Laporte to Napoli, Milinkovic-Savic to Barca, and Koulibaly to City. And that will be the end of the January transfer window. My God, was there a lot going on in that? Oh, we've got Youth Scout monthly report as well. Oh, thanks for the manager of the month. Cheers. Oh, I'd rather have not had manager of the month. And oh, it's just a... Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck my life. We got Sheriff Bay to come through as well, actually. 67 rated. He's growing well. Maybe I don't need Robertone. I mean, I could definitely do with having Robertone. Tiam could still be a good money spinner for us. I don't think it's going to be anything much more than that. And Prado, probably just going to take forever to grow, and he's probably not going to be much more than a money spinner for us. Right, let's show you what the biggest deals were all told in that window then. Is it transfer history? Yeah, I don't know why I questioned that. Oops. So, that was in January. Keep an eye on the left for the dates. Lazio making loads of money over the course of this season. Koulibaly went to City. Lautaro Martinez is now a Manchester United man. Of course, we took him to Hull, didn't we? Memphis Depay's gone to Inter. Goretzka to Leipzig, as we saw. Hussein Aouar to Atleti, so we'll be playing him. Kempembe to Liverpool. Koke to PSG. I said Atleti sold Jimenez to Lazio in the summer as well. Saul to Liverpool, so Atleti letting go of a lot of midfielders. Jordan Henderson's gone to Bayern Munich. Marino to Bayern as well. Sergio Ramos to Manchester United, as we saw. David Alaba to Atletico Madrid, as we saw. Sabitzer to Arsenal. Piqué went to Spurs in the summer. Anything else in January? Samuel Umtiti to Juventus. Harvey Barnes to Leverkusen. Jaleta Carr to Hertha Berlin. Alassane Player to Everton. Kurt Zouma to Real Madrid. That's their Ramos replacement, you would imagine. And that's it for the summer window. Savic to Manchester United went through between windows. And that's where we'll leave it then. We are second in the league. 2 points ahead of Alcorcon, with Real Sporting and Girona and Leganés trying to chase us down. But we've got a decent gap. 2 to Alcorcon, but then 7 to Sporting. So we look good for at least the top 3. But it's only the top 2 that pay those automatic promotion spots. And there are 42 games to be played this season. So there's still 17 games to go. We're only just past the halfway mark. 15 points to gap to Espanyol, but they still haven't lost a single game. We can hope that when they lose their first, if they lose their first, they just nosedive, but unlikely. But we still have a fight in our hands to hold on to that second spot. Join me tomorrow as we will take on, I don't recognise the badge, Real Sporting, Vallecano and Zaragoza. Who are you? Is that Cartagena? Can I see that? I need a bigger monitor, I think. Is it Cartagena? I think it's Cartagena. It'll certainly be the simulator game. It is Cartagena. It'll certainly be the simulator game. So we'll start with simming that and then we'll play the other 3. And hopefully my heart rate can go back to normal. Thank you very much for watching, guys. New signings. That game against Barcelona. I'll see you tomorrow.